Good afternoon, everybody. The camera is playing up as it normally does. What a marvelous start to today's episode. Hang on one second. Let's pretend that never happened. One moment, please. One moment, please. I thought I'd check this before we started. Oh, there we go. Press that button. The glitch in the matrix. Right. Fingers crossed, everybody. Hi, welcome along to today's live edition of Tom Plays Games. Today is Friday, of course. It's the 8th of April 2022, and today it's Freeplay Friday. Of course it is. Episode 55 in this series. It's the bit of the week where we throw the door open to anything we fancy. Could be a game that you guys have recommended maybe that I should play. Could be something that I've just not played in an absolute age. Could be something that we just keep returning to. We love it so much on Freeplay Friday that we just want to play more of it. Or it could be something that I'm trying to play in my own spare time, as and when I have some, which isn't much at the moment. Today, as you can tell, we are going for that latter category. And it's actually a game that has been out for years and years and years. But like a fine wine, it appears to get better with age. Yes. Today we are talking about this, No Man's Sky. This originally came out in 2016. Can you believe it? That's like over 5 years, 5.5 years ago now. And I remember when this was like first announced and they were like, oh, it's going to be a procedurally generated open world exploration game. I was like, oh, that sounds good. But I didn't have a decent gaming PC at the time. I think it was on PS4 and PC at the time, and I didn't have either. Then it came out on Xbox a couple of years later. Didn't have one of them. And yeah, obviously got this. Got my gaming PC a bit of this time last year, actually, and kind of it's been on my radar of one to look at as and when I get round to it, and I never got round to it. However, as I have mentioned on the channel numerous times over the last few weeks, I finally got myself a trial to Game Pass, the Xbox Game Pass on the PC, of course, and this is a game on there, and I must admit, I've not played anything else on there, because I've just been playing this in my frequently in my infrequent spare time, should I say. So yeah, it's had numerous updates in the last 5 or 6 years to kind of add new content to it, to kind of give it what the developers originally envisioned for it. I think they sold it, from what I'm led to believe, they sold it on this big premise. It's going to be this massive open world game, blah blah blah, it's going to do this, you can do that, and then they released it, and half of those things either didn't work or it didn't do, just flat out. But the developers have been really good, and you have to commend this to them. They've gone away and they've added fresh content for free as well. They haven't even made people pay for it. So what a blast from them. Hello Games, of course, are the developers and the publishers of this, and it's so topical as this because it actually won an award at last night's video game BAFTAs here in the UK for the best evolving game, which just couldn't be more apt, could it? Given the way that the game has evolved over the numerous years. So as I play this game today, it's probably totally different to the game that released 5 or 6 years ago, but hey, I don't care. It's just where it is today, and it's a fun game from all I've played. I've played a little bit of it, as I say, in my spare time, and I'm just going to dive into it. I thought, what an excuse to at least dedicate an hour to just playing it on a Friday night with you lot. And we can just roam around the world and just explore together. So yes, today, No Man's Sky on the PC, of course. And if you're watching live today, I would love to hear from you. If you want to join my expedition across the universe, then get in touch in the live chat on the YouTube app. Just say hi or whatever you want to say. I'll keep an eye on the messages as they come in and read some out. If you've played this recently, or maybe you played it back in the early days and you've not actually been back to it since, maybe this might whet your appetite and it might make you a bit more interested. Get in touch in the live chat. I'll read out some messages as we go on throughout today's episode, of course. And if you do enjoy things today, don't forget to tap that thumbs up to give this video a like and get subscribed to the channel for more like this, for a whole range of different games. We normally do like series where we play things from start to finish, But as every Friday, as I say, we play Freeplay Friday, and it's just whatever we fancy. And it could be anything, really, couldn't it? Get subscribed, turn on those notifications, and then join us every time we go live. Monday to Friday at 5:15. And, yeah, that's how it works. Right. Shall we descend into the world of No Man's Sky? I think I briefly thought that this was Norman's Sky as well at some point. That doesn't make sense at all, does it? No. Right. Let's go to the game. Here we go. Ooh. Mysterious space music. I do love science fiction stuff. It's become a quite favourite genre of mine. Especially over the kind of over the lockdown periods that we had, and you know, where we were all watching stuff on Netflix and whatever other streaming services there are. I did find myself watching a lot of sci-fi things. Lost in Space on Netflix. Loved that. The recent kind of version of that they did. Anyway. Okay, so we can play as a multiplayer game, or we can play in my single-player game, but as far as I'm led to believe, like, random strangers just pop up everywhere, which is all well and good, but I always feel like that's a bit weird that people, we've had this before, haven't we? I said I find it's weird that people just like playing in a game that I'm in, and then I realised that actually I'm playing a game on a stream where just random people can watch me at any point, so it's not that strange, is it? So, yes, play game. I'm going to load this save game that apparently I've been playing for 20 hours. Last save this morning. I wasn't playing it this morning. I just loaded it up to make sure I knew where my face was going to be for today's stream. And this is where it's going to be. So, yeah, if you've never played this game, if you're not really aware of it, it's all procedurally generated, which is like the big thing in open world games, isn't it, at the moment? So think like Minecraft, how every Minecraft world is kind of unique. It's the same sort of thing here, but just... Oh, great. Oh, we've fallen into a blooming crater. So think the same, only obviously there's a bit more about the world in this. It's not like blocky like Minecraft. This happened to me earlier, and I had to dig my way out. I've like fallen into a crater beneath my base. So hang on, let's I tell you what, let's just dig out. I've got my manipulating machine here where I can just like dig through the rock. Here we go. Found a way out. There we go, we're at my base. I'm gonna keep, you know what, I'm gonna keep this little tunnel. Actually no, I won't keep the tunnel because I don't want any nasties going inside it. But I will just, here we go, just put a big rock over the top with my generator beam. Here we go, come on, there we go. Nobody will ever know there's anything there. Look how natural that is. It's beautiful. Right. Welcome to my base. We are here. On this base. So I just I stumbled across this place. This is actually a planet that somebody else discovered once, and I was just like exploring around the place, and I found there was like a big damaged ship here, obviously where this big crash site's been, and I repaired the ship and then just decided to make it my own, and we'll find that in a minute because of my landing pad. But then I decided, well, I quite like this place, even though the atmosphere is red hot, 55.9 degrees C. I don't mind it here. I thought, I'm going to make this my home. So I built myself a base. Oh, don't look at the... I was going to say, yeah, hang on. There we go. My face is covering the ship, so you can't see the ship. This is my base. I mean, it does look very kind of like 1970s tower block. But that's because I'm just not that great with my architecture at the moment. But, come on in. Oh, also, I play this in first person mode. You can play it in first person, I think. He says. Not remembering how to change it. How do I change it? There, oh, one. There we go. Oh, you can play it in like third person if you wanted to. I kind of find it a bit easy to play in first person though. Hey, I tell you what, let's do like MTV Crib style. Hey, why not come into my crib? Hang on.
Thermal protection falling.
You, come into my crib. Right, hang on, I'm gonna get in now. Here, move on. Right, welcome.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
So, temperature levels are stabilizing as we enter the crib, and welcome. This is, so essentially, this is a bit work in progress, actually. I need to do some work in here, because you'll see there's a rather large issue here in terms of accessibility. Like, getting to this area, I've got to, like, literally jump over this bit. But this is, like, my little warehouse section that I've got going on in here. I've just realised that I have a set of ladders that are floating in midair. Because gravity isn't a thing. I'll sort that in a minute. But yeah, this is like my neat little warehouse section where we've got our giant storage tanks where we store all of our things. And then up here, I built a space portal thing so we can travel to other places really quickly. And then I've got a galactic trade terminal so I can sell all my goodies. This is essentially like the wooden box in Harvest Moon where you dump your turnips at the end of the day. And then I don't really know what this place is. This is like my little refining room, but it literally just has the one refining unit in it and some pallets. If I, oh, actually, hey, let me turn my torch on. It's got some pallets and you know, I just thought I'd put a bit of decoration in here, some girders. So this little machine I can use to like refine different minerals and rocks and whatnot to make new minerals and new rocks and stuff. So that's quite a handy little thing to have in here. And then what else have we got in here? I've got some batteries up here because my base is powered by solar power, which obviously is fine during the day, but at night obviously there's no sun, so I have to rely on my solar panel. Hang on, let me just jump into this area. I've got my scissor lift. Again, it's just decorational. I don't even think I can even stand on it. No, my ceiling's not tall enough. And then I've just got some little bits of machinery that do things. I think I can unlock like new bits of things here. I don't know, I'm such a beginner of this game. I only played it for 20 hours, which is nothing really in a game like this. Right, oh, and then this thing that you can see in the distance here. This is like some magic thing that means that all of my power wires in the power cables in the base are invisible, which is good because if you don't have that, it looks like everything that's connected to the power, just like it looks like a mass kind of spaghetti junction thing going on. Anyway, let's exit out of the top area here, up the stairs, and up here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, a bird! Ah! I present to you my spaceship. This is the spaceship that I found crash landed on the ground down there, and I repaired it and I made it into my own spaceship. My shuttle. I call it my shuttle. But how neat is this? Look, I can sit in here and jet off if I wanted to. I'm not going to jet off just yet. In fact, I'm going to get out. So there you go. There's my spaceship. So welcome to, this is base station beta. I decided I took a leaf out of Coronavirus's book and I thought, you know what, I'm going to name all the bases in my game after Greek letters of the alphabet. So I have a base station Alpha somewhere, which if we happen to come across that, it's embarrassing because it literally just is like a little porta cabin that I made when I realised that you could build bases. And then I think I've actually got a base station Gamma somewhere actually, so we might come across that. But yeah, I kind of need to expand this a bit. I realised that these little storage units were quite important, and I didn't really have enough room to kind of expand them, so I decided, oh well, I'll dig out the floor and I'll just put like another layer of them underneath. But then that's meant that I've got this massive, like, kind of swimming pool style hole in the middle here. So I probably need to just knock this wall down and join this all up together, which I will do, but I need to go and get some more resources before we do that. So hang on, I'll just get my torch on again. So I need to go get some carbon, because in the world of building, carbon is king, apparently. So if I want to build some walls, I need carbon. If I want to build floors, I need carbon. If I want to build roofs, I need carbon and ferrite dust. So we need to go and explore the areas and find some of these things. So let's do that. Let's do that. Have I got empty pockets? Reasonably. I'll just dump some of this in my storage units. Anyway, evening James and evening Aaron. Hello, gentlemen. Welcome to the stream today. Welcome to Friday. Bear with me as I just do things in the game. I'm just gonna dump all this in my storage container. I'll get rid of my silicate powder and my pure ferrite and my ferrite dust. There are various things in my inventory that I'm kind of keeping on me at all times because I need them. So like my life support gel is essentially how I recharge my health. My ion battery is how I recharge my kind of radiation protection and heat protection. So I keep a handful of those on me at all times. And then obviously these are various elements of my suit that I have to repair over time as they wear out. So right, we're going for carbon, aren't we? So I think if we head up to the ship, we could go find somewhere that's got a load of carbon. So all these like tree-like things, like the glowing red trees, they're a carbon essentially. So we just got to go mine some carbon, I think. What's the ship looking like? We've got plenty of slots in our inventory, so we can probably take off with this. It's powered by uranium, of course. It's a nuclear-powered ship, so I'm just going to charge up my launch thrusters. And I think we're good to go. Let's take off. I mean, I've picked a terrible time to leave because it's just becoming like night time. But off we go. So I'm just going to find somewhere that's got plenty of carbon, really, and then we can just land there. And it's a familiar story, really, isn't it? Just take all of the resources from the planet and use them to my own kind of desires. There are various things around the planet as well that I will kind of come across. There might be some kind of shooting star. There might be some kind of like remnants of civilization, or just some like weapon drops or something that people have left. I think that over there in the distance looks interesting, doesn't it? But I'm here for carbon, so I'm going to ignore that for now. We'll come back to that. There looks to be a lot of these kind of tree-like things here. So let's land the ship here. What I've gathered as well in this game is if wherever you land your ship, you've then got to bear in mind that I've got to now take off again. So you saw earlier that I was recharging my launch thrusters with uranium. Well, every time I take off, I think it like takes a little chunk out of that kind of meter, and then I have to recharge it with uranium. So I have to make sure I don't run out of either thruster power or uranium, otherwise I'm essentially going to be stranded wherever I am, wherever I land, until I go and find some more. So we're good for the time being. You know what I'm like in games like this, so I like to make sure I've got plenty of resources. So let's get out and about. And then, yeah, of course, I've got to bear in mind, on this planet, I've still no idea why I made a base here, bearing in mind this is a problem. But this planet is so hot that my suit can only last a certain amount of time before I frazzle and I start taking damage. So you can see in the bottom left-hand corner, obviously where it mentions the temperature. I think Tidlaher the Third. I think that's the name of the planet. But you'll also see the little heart with a line going through it is my life support system, and the red shield is my heat protection. And that heat protection is obviously just going to go down for as long as I am outside. And I'm just going to make sure that I don't stay outside too much. If that light goes down to like 0, I've got two options. I can either recharge it using some of my consumables, which is those little radiation pack things that I've got in my inventory, or I could just go and sit in my base or sit in my ship for a bit, and then it'll recharge. There's There's often chunks of this game where I literally just sit there, doing nothing. I'm just waiting for my shields to like recharge. Like that. You see as well that everything that I hover over, or most things that I hover over, especially within close proximity. Here we go, like this. E Taprabia. It tells me what it's made out of. So it's made out of carbon and radon. So as I kind of mine these resources, it's adding carbon and it's adding radon onto my inventory. This thing has got selenium and carbon. And I'm not really good with chemistry. I don't. Half of the elements that it mentions in this game, I don't know if they exist or not in real life, but it's quite cool. Right, I'm gonna mine this thing, and then I'm gonna think about getting back to the ship. First though, this little dude here, this little oozing gas thing, is a creature that has some oxygen in it. And oxygen is useful, so I'm gonna take that. And then I'm going to leg it back to the ship. So I've left this a little bit late here. So just get back in the ship. And now we sit here for a bit. As I mentioned, I could have, if I really wanted to, I could have used the ion battery here to charge up my hazard protection, but I've only got 17 of them. So I'm holding out on that so far. Oh, while we're in the inventory though, actually, let's just see how much we've managed to gather. So from those little trees that and the bushes that I just destroyed with my mining gun, I've managed to acquire well over like 400 bits of carbon. So obviously we can go back to the base and then we can use those to craft some new walls or some new floors or whatever else that we might be making. And I think that's kind of the nature of the game, really, especially if you're kind of playing it in this kind of survival mode. It's essentially thinking, what do I want to do in the game? I want to make a base. I want to make a base that goes with a big corridor and all these rooms and blah blah. Right, what do I need to do that? I need carbon. Okay, I need to go find carbon. So you go find the carbon and then you bring the carbon back to your base and you make the base however you wanted to do it. And carbon's quite an essential building block in the game. There are various elements that are a bit rarer that you might not find on the planet that you're on, and then you might have to take off and go to another planet and find the elements there. I'm actually attracted to this little shiny green thing here. Let's just have a look at what this is. It's a salt deposit. Now I don't know if we need salt for anything. But I'll tell you what, let's go for it. Oh, these blue crystals, these are useful actually. Hang on, these are dihydrogen. Again, I don't know if that exists in real life. I know hydrogen exists in real life. Well, I don't know about dihydrogen. Sounds like something that somebody would say when they're like cursing it. Dihydrogen! Grr! They're really useful. You might have seen me doing this earlier. To create this jelly. So I think we can craft 40 bits of dihydrogen, makes some dihydrogen jelly. So I can't make any more. Just merge them together. And then I can make some life support gel from... what is that made from? That's made from 20 bits of carbon and 1 dihydrogen jelly. So I can actually craft, I think, 3 more of these. I mean, granted it uses our precious carbon, but hey ho, there's plenty of that around. Oh, my protection's down again. I was going towards the salt, wasn't I? And avoiding these weird little mushroom creatures. Hello? What are you? It's a Bludovirica. No, thank you. Right. Yeah, there's a salt deposit here. So if I switch to my manipulator, we can mine the ground. And we can take this out. So there might be some kind of thing that requires salt that we need to craft. So I guess when you come across these deposits, it makes sense to kind of get them wherever you can. And then I can use my little visor here to kind of suss out other things of interest in the distance. So up here, there's another salt deposit. Up there's a copper deposit. Copper's quite useful. And then there's some technology modules. Now they're quite handy, I think, for expanding our knowledge in the game. So I've often been just like going between them at the moment. I'm going to use my I'm going to use an ion battery to charge up my protection. Therefore, I don't have to go back to the ship. And you can see now my little hazard protection, the red thing in the lower corner, is back up to peak. I'm gonna get some more carbon, and then we'll head back to the ship and we'll go back towards the base because again, like in a lot of these kind of open world survival games, you've got to make sure that you don't become over encumbered with your inventory. It's not like I think growing up playing a lot of Nintendo games, I've kind of been treated to kind of infinite pockets and backpacks that are like straight out of Mary Poppins. Unfortunately, unlike in Zelda and Pokemon, your inventory has a bit of a finite number of slots. Oh, my gun's overheated. I'll just wait a sec. So yeah, we just got to make sure that we don't run out of slots before we find something exciting. It might be that we come across something really exciting, but I might not have any room in my inventory because I might have filled it with carbon and rubbish like that. Yeah, I'm gonna get some more of these. We're only at 50%. So yeah, James says that this game looks right up my alley. It so is, isn't it? This is a bit of me, is this game. Now you can see why I've just spent 20 hours of my time on Game Pass just playing this. And as I said at the beginning, I have no idea what this was like when it was originally released. I don't know whether a lot of the stuff that I'm doing here was in the game originally. I know they've released updates lately that have added a bit more of combat and a bit more of kind of trading and diplomacy with other races. I've not really explored any of that yet, so I feel that I'm not qualified enough to talk about them on the channel, but hey ho. Oh, here's the ship. My mining beam has depleted. My mining beam, sorry, not my mining beam. So I've got to charge that up now. Hang on. My multi-tool. So this is obviously how I'm mining everything. I've got to charge that, of course, with carbon. I'm going to charge it with condensed carbon because
Technology recharge.
I think that's more efficient. Yeah, fully charged. Right. Let's go back to base. Which is handily noted by this. So if we were just to kind of cruise at this speed, it would take us 3 minutes 45 seconds to get there. Let's go into turbo mode. And we know it doesn't take as long because we obviously travelled this distance earlier. Oh, well, let's see if I can land the ship on the landing pad automatically. Oh, I've got boost as well. I've got boost power. Forgot about that. It keeps popping up little objectives in the lower right corner as well, which I'm fully aware of, and I'm totally ignoring at the moment because I'm just doing carbon collection. But now, hang on. You know what? I've really been struggling to land this. I made this landing pad about a week and a half ago, and I don't think I've actually successfully landed the ship on it that often at the moment. You're supposed to... Hang on a minute. Let's just go up and around. You're supposed to see that little green ring. Whoa. Hang on, I think something's landed next to my base. Oh, that's worrying. Is somebody in my base? Am I being burgled? Oh, I can't do it. Hang on, someone's on my landing pad. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my god, I crashed. Oh. Crash landing! Abort! Abort! I made a right pig's dinner of that, haven't I? Look at that! It's literally held on by that 1 foot.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, tell me about it. The ship will be falling any minute now. Right, let's jump down. Yeah, I couldn't land that for some reason. I don't know why. Now let's get in the base. Phew. Well, there's nobody in here, so I've clearly not been pillaged, have I? Right, and then I was going to expand out here, wasn't I? So, I see that ship's gone now. Is that a bug? I won't highlight it. Right, I think all I need to do is essentially just kind of make another corner here. So if I go in my building menu, there's various things I can build, whether it's technology or structures or just decorative things, or like actual machinery that might be useful. But yeah, we want a timber floor panel, and I just want to pop that there. Oh, if it snaps onto the rest of it, there we go. And then, in theory, I think I should be able to pick up the existing walls that are here and flip them round. There we go. And just use them here. Like so. And I find this this method of building feels very Fortnite to me. I mean, I haven't played much of Fortnite, but I do know when people play Fortnite, they end up like building like structures wherever they go. I've never really understood that bit, but there we go. And then we just need a roof. Oh, I need some ferrite dust for my roof. I must have some ferrite dust inside my storage units. Hang on. Ferrite dust, yes. I will have some ferrite dust, thank you. I'm gonna have to move my scissor lift, aren't I? Flat timber roof. Huzzah! There we go. That's better, isn't it? So you enter the base, and now you can. Oh, I like this actually. You can go like straight up to the mezzanine, or you can go down to like the little workshop bay. Cool. Right. Let's pick up my scissor lift that I just saw this was available as a decorative item, and I thought it would just add a bit of aesthetic to the place. There we go. Nice, right. Lovely. Right, I'm gonna dump all of my belongings in the inventory here. So I think if I press X, yeah, if I press X over the top of everything, I can just pop it in my inventory, in the storage unit. Some very bizarre things in here. And I'm assuming over time I'll get the chance to expand my inventory. I haven't figured that bit out yet. But at the moment, obviously, I'm kind of limited to what I can handle here. I've got my suit, which has such a capacity. I think I've got a little bit of extra capacity on this page. Again, I don't really understand how this bit works, because again, you'd assume there'd be room for expansion, but I've not been offered that yet. And then also, I can, if my starship is close enough, which it is, because it's just like at the top of my base at the moment, isn't it? Hanging on the thread of a wall. I can also kind of move stuff from here to the inventory as well. So I'm just going to move that in there. And while I'm here, I'm just going to charge my thrusters and charge my pulse engine, because I think we should use the pulse engine to go somewhere now. Let's go somewhere new and exciting. What do I actually want to? Oh, hang on. I'll just move my step ladder. Hang on. Place. So it took me forever to figure out all of the keyboard controls of this game. Finally, I got the hang of it now. There we go. Right. What do I actually want? What do I actually need? Let's actually look at some objectives that I have in the game. Discoveries? No. No. Milestone. No. Log. That's it. That's what I'm after. Mission log. So there's some primary missions that I'm kind of ignoring, and some secondary magicians, some secondary missions. Install... Oh, here we go. Install the neural simulator. Oh, hang on a minute. All I need for this is condensed carbon, of which I just need 100 bits of that. Hang on, I think we had that already, didn't we? Oh, I used it to charge my thingy-mabob with. Hang on, maybe I've got some in my inventory, in my storage unit. Condensed carbon. I do find it a little bit annoying that you can't just, like, look across all of your storage units. You've literally got to go in them one by one like this. Seems a little bit of an oversight. Oh, there we go. 128. Perfect. Hey, we can tick something off the list. I've achieved something. What was the mission? Install the neural stimulator. Increase the capacity of the exosuit's jetpack tanks, allowing the user to both fly and sprint longer. That'll be handy. So yeah, gather or refine condensed carbon and complete installation. Use E to inspect the partially installed technology. Ah, yes. It's in my inventory. It's this thing, the neural stimulator. So, oh, hang on, I need some chromatic metal. What? Oh, right, okay. So I need to go to get that as well. Is that... Yeah, I need 100 chromatic metals. If I press X, it should pin it down there, shouldn't it? I think. I told you I was a beginner at this game. Chromatic metal. I think I had some of that in here as well, actually. Yes! Loads of it. So, again, come back to the exosuit, neural stimulator, chromatic metal. Right, I think combining that together has installed the neural stimulator, which should now mean that my jetpack tanks are increased by 20%, my recharge rate is 11% higher, my sprint distance is +10, and my sprint recovery time is +21. So there we go. So as long as I have that within my inventory of my suit, I assume those things just take effect. I think really it should be in the technology section, but I don't have room in the technology section. So maybe it takes effect while being here, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, but there we go. That was it. I've achieved something. Hurrah! Success. Objective complete. Okay. Is it gonna like give me a new objective? I don't know. James says, yeah, Rob's played a lot of Fortnite, hasn't he? I think I don't think he's watching today, but Max, my nephew's played a lot of Fortnite as well. In fact, I was with him the other week and I showed him the log where you can find your playtime on the Switch, and I was like, do you know how much time you've played on Fortnite? No. And I showed him it and he was like, wow, I think he's like 600, 700 hours on it. He's put more time into Fortnite than I put into Animal Crossing New Horizons, and that's really saying something. Okay, so that objective's gone. I've got some more to explore this planet. So I've got to go document information about the creatures, the flora, and the minerals, which I could do, I guess. That gives me units, which I think is a bit of a currency in the game. The base station computer. So, this is how you kind of unlock new kind of components to build with and machinery to kind of use in the game. So the computer, which I have outside, for some reason, don't know why, is constantly like researching and looking through archives for new things. And then when it unlocks something, I think that must have been what it did for the jetpack thing. It kind of says, all right, if you create this and you install this, you'll be able to then unlock something else afterwards. So I've done that. It does look like I've got a thing here to locate activated copper, which I think is different to copper. Is it? Activated copper is created by the harsh environmental conditions on extreme weather planets. Find copper deposits with the analysis visor and mine using the terrain manipulator. Copper deposits are found on planets orbiting yellow stars. So this isn't copper, because I think I've got copper. I think it's in here. Everything everything seems to be in storage container 2. I've got copper. But I don't think that's any good to me. I don't think it's a case of refining it, is it? Let's just have a look at my refiner. So if I put copper in there, you see, yeah, it just makes chromatic metal. So it must be a different kind of copper. Let's take that back out. Can I take it out? Yeah. Put it in the container. Let's go to a planet then that possibly has, or try and find a planet that possibly has activated copper on it. I need to go to my spaceship, which is up on the roof. Is my inventory clear enough for this mission? I tell you what, I'll get rid of this. Don't need this. Probably, yeah, I'll keep a bit of that because that's useful for recharging my tools. I really shouldn't be like hanging around here, should I? It looks like it might fall. Very precarious. Right, let's have a look. I don't think anywhere in the galaxy that I'm in at the moment has activated copper. This is the Hokotos Honk system of planets, and we're obviously here on Tiadlia 3, which contains selenium, copper, phosphorus, and salt. Apo 55D6 here. Oh, by the way, Scrub Daddy must be the person that discovered this galaxy. I don't know if Scrub Daddy is out there, but I apologise for making residence on one of your planets. Hopefully you don't mind. He's probably going to go and demand rent off me or something. Yeah, that's just normal copper. Frost crystal, copper dioxide, sodium, copper rusted metal, star bulb, copper paraffinium, magnetized ferrite, and aggressive sentinels. They are a bit of an enemy, I believe. Copper, gold, and salt. Okay, so there is nowhere in this galaxy or this planet system that has activated copper. What about in Iomito? Now this was the first planet that I landed, the first system that I landed in, and I think, yes, you can see here, can't you, on Thwell, that is where Base Camp Alpha is. That was the one I was talking about earlier. It is literally just like a little porta cabin. So no activated copper there. Not there. Not there. Oh, I've got a base in there as well. Copper, paraffinium, and cobalt, but no. Oh, there's no flipping activated copper anywhere. Oh. So how do I go to another system? I think I need a hyperdrive, don't I? Which we seem to have. But I want to make sure I've got enough to get back. Oh, we should be okay actually, because I've got the warp thing in my base, haven't I? So I think as long as I can make it to like a space station, I think I can always warp back. So let's just hyperdrive to another galaxy, I think. I should have like put a precursor on this whole episode saying I'm a total noob about this game. Right, rather than fly across the planet, we're gonna fly into space. Way! Oh, glitch. Evening to David who's watching. Hello. Hope you're well, David. Are you a seasoned player of No Man's Sky? Or are you a beginner like me? So these are all the planets that were in that galaxy that we were talking about earlier. Apo 55D6. I like going there every now and again. You'll see it's got uranium there. So every time my fuel tanks are running low, I go to Apo 55D6. It's just like going to the petrol station, essentially. Only it's 39 minutes away. Obviously I can warp there with a bit of a faster speed. But we're not going to go there today. I think also there's a space station down here. Space station, arrive in 9 hours. Oh, it's getting further away. I don't know what that thing is. I don't know. And there's lots of asteroids and stuff here. I think I can attack the asteroids to get other resources like precious metals and stuff. So again, there's various things in there. Right, what are we doing? We're warping. I think I need to go to the galaxy map. I still don't understand this screen. I'll be totally honest with you. We need to go somewhere new then, don't we? So how do I even control this? Oh, here we go. Sousa Cats. Sousa Cats sounds like somebody who pops up in the live chat all the time. Iomito, hang on, Iomito, I think we know about Iomito, don't we? That's where we've been, because there's a little space station symbol there. So I think we want to go to Sousa Cats. So I'm going to set my coordinates for Sousa Cats. And let's warp. It's screens like this where it really worries me when they're bringing this game to the Switch. How is the Switch going to handle this? My beast of a PC can't handle this. David asks how I am. I'm alright, David. I always enjoy Freeplay Friday because it's Friday and it's the end of the week and it's fun time. Maybe I should call it Fun Time Friday instead. No, sounds wrong. Right, where are we? Well, I've no idea where we are because we've never been here before. So there's... Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a space station. We've got a planet down there. We've got another planet here. It said something about activated copper is found around planets that orbit yellow stars, didn't it? So I can't see any star really. I'm guessing from the ring around this planet that the star is somewhere... Oh, is that the star? It doesn't look particularly yellow, does it? It looks more white. I don't know. Let's just try it out. Let's go and let's see. I can scan the planet actually. Oh, there we go. Liber V18. It's a high energy planet. It contains gamma root, copper, uranium, and sodium. So no activated copper. Oh, look at that down there. Activated copper detected. Copper deposits become activated by extreme weather. Is it something to do then just with normal copper, but when it's like got a like thunderstorm? There, Corellia Sigma. It's got activated copper on it. Blast! Whoa, let's go. We've got cactus flesh, we've got activated copper, we've got pyrite, we've got magnetized ferrite. This is exactly what we needed. Let's blast there. Right. It's 900,000 micro-kilometers away. I'm ignoring the object of interest because I'm heading straight to this planet. I am not being deterred from my mission. I'm heading there. It's moments like this where I wish I had something to weigh down my space bar so I don't have to just hold it down all the time. Here we go. 3 seconds till landing. Here we go. Whoa. Boom. Okay. We're coming into land. It looks pretty desolate here. It did say it was a desert planet, didn't it? It was very loud. I'm just going to turn the volume down a bit. Oh, firestorm detected. Great. Okay. Ooh, look at these things. These little weird little things, whatever these are. Right, I mean, I've no idea where anything is at the moment. We have no waypoints or anything. We can't do much exploration while we're in the ship, I don't think. I don't think we can anyway. Or I didn't think we can. You know what? I'm just going to land it somewhere. Oh god, it's very stormy. I don't even know where the land... Where's the ground? There we go. I'll just initiate landing sequence. Oh, I do find when playing this game, because it absolutely makes my PC like boil, because of just how intensive it is on all the bits in it. It makes this room red hot, and I find it's perfect for space exploration. It means I'm like sat here sweltering. Well, I don't even know what the temperature is of this planet. Let's get out the ship and have a look. There is a long burning night wind. Perfect. And there are sentinels here. Okay. So we've got to be weary of them. Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh, I'm dying. Oh. Oh no. I literally stepped foot out the ship and I almost died. Do I need to wait for the storms to subside? Or what? Oh my god, I don't know what to do. I can't even load the my visor, can I? Hang on. Let's go first person. External temperature. It says I'm confused actually. In the bottom left it says it's 19 degrees C, but just at the bottom of the screen, just slightly cut off, it does seem to suggest it's like 133 degrees. So I don't really know what to believe. I mean, this might just be the rest of the episode. We might just be literally like just sat here waiting for this storm to pass. Let's just step foot out again. Hang on. Oh, wrong button. Hang on. This button. Yeah, it's happened again. It's just like absolutely destroying my heat protection. Oh, there's a sentinel. So these the sentinels, I've been it's checking me out. The sentinels are like the keepers of the planet. Oh, he's like literally looking inside my ship. They like patrol the planets that they're on, and they kind of just make sure that there's nobody like wrecking the place. And if they detect that somebody is like nicking all the resources or oh god, or damaging whatever, they like come after you and attack you. So you don't want to get on their wrong side. Often you can try and shoot them down. Often I just like hide from them. Right. The storm seems to have surpassed. And it's just really cold now. Right. Well, it's at least giving me a chance to have a look at what's going on here. Activated copper up there. Right. We're not going to get much of a chance to be outside, are we? But at least the storm's gone. So, right. Hang on. Let's take off again. And up here I've just tagged a copper deposit, so hang on, let's just recharge me thrusters. Just gonna slow. Oh, it's right on the cliff side as well, isn't it? Don't think. I don't. You know, let me check this out. I don't think I can mine this from the ship, but let's try it. I think I've got to be on foot. No, it was worth a shot. Right, I'm gonna park up here. I've just realised how loud everything is in this game. Oh my! What's going on here? Ah! Giant worm! Oh man, take me home, take me home. Why did we come here? I just want some activated copper, please. Mining terrain manipulator. Right, here we go. Get it in me bag and let's get home. Oh no, oh my blooming weapons run out of battery. Need to charge it up. Hang on. Silicate powder. Done. Oh, we need to get back to the ship. We need to get back to the ship. Where's the ship? Here. Oh, it's miles away. So before I started playing this game, I did watch a couple of people's experiences on YouTube. I came across a guy who had like me actually, had kind of watched the progress of No Man's Sky, but then kind of didn't actually play on it because they heard it was terrible at the beginning, and then they revisited it after about 4 years, and they were praising all of the new features that they'd brought out since they'd gone away, and they said, it's actually quite a good game now. So, you know, maybe if you'd bought it on day one and maybe after a couple of days you thought, no, this isn't for me, I want a refund. They were saying essentially, go back to it, try it, it's a good game now. And I remember him saying that sometimes when you start the game, because it just like randomly throws you to a planet, sometimes it throws you to a planet like this, when you've got no idea of what you're doing, and it literally just throws you out. Bearing in mind you've got no spaceship or whatever, and you're like literally just left there to fend for yourself, and you're thinking, what the heck am I doing? Hang on, my health's going down, what? And he was saying it's not a very great experience. It doesn't make the game very fun, but once you get going and once you figure out a lot of the systems, it is actually quite a neat game. There we go, there's another one over there. I'm going to go over to that. I feel that, and maybe they've done this now, I feel that maybe the developers should make it so that when you start a new game, it like starts you off in a safe space somewhere. Oh, there's like a full-on, there's a full-on base here. Oh, I tell you what then, hang on, let's land us down here. Oh, I've landed on the ship. Of course I've landed at the space station, right. I want that activated copper though. We've reached an outpost. We'll come back to that in a second though. Oh, I need to charge my thing up. Oh no, I think there's a sentinel watching me as well. Oh no, where's it gone? Oh, where's the resource gone? Oh, this isn't good. It was like here, wasn't it? What? Back to the ship, back to the ship. Right, hang on, before I get in the ship. Not that one. That one! That was the one that we wanted. Right, here we go, let's get back in. It's very stressful. I'm going to use some of my life support gel to give me some more life. But in terms of the temperature protection, I'm just going to wait for the temperature protection to come back on board. It's fun, isn't it? It's like the waiting. No wonder I've played 20 hours of this. I spend about 20 minutes of every hour just sat here. It's good. I can go do some chores. I can go and put a wash load on or something. Do some laundry. Right, hang on. Let's head back in that direction. I'll tell you what. Why don't we work our way through? Oh, why can't I? Oh, there we go. I'll work my way through like this. Because the further into the planet I go, the temperature is more regulated. So actually, down here, I'm not freezing my you-know-what's off. But I didn't find the deposit. It wasn't here, was it? Where is it? I've gotten under here under false pretenses. Oh, now my blooming weapons run out. Hang on, get back in the safety of this tunnel again.
Technology recharge.
It's like, it's there. It is like literally here. So is it deeper?
Extreme night temperature detected.
No, that's all silicate powder. Is it on the surface? Oh. Ah! Oh! Oh, I just got attacked by an angry rhino dog thing. Ah! Oh, I'll go hide in my tunnel.
Thermal protection falling. Weather warning.
Oh,
Incoming storm.
oh, bloomin' heck. Ow. Oh, balls. Hang on. Get back in the ship.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Ah, it's a fun game, this. Maybe I should take some refuge in this outpost for a bit. I'm assuming there's going to be some friendly fellows in here. Let's go in here. In fact, actually, I'll just have my weapon handy. Hello? Hello? Anybody in here? No. It's like literally nothing in here. It's like a little... Oh no, the hot room's back. The hot box is back. Have I got enough energy to make it to another one? Here we go. In here. Oh right, hang on. I can extract some nanites, which, as I said earlier, I think that's part of the. I think that's a currency in the game. I think we can use nanites for something. Don't know what, but. Okay, we are slightly screwed here because now this firestorm has approached. I literally can't go outside for much longer than 5 seconds. So there you see, look, already I barely stuck my toe out of the door and it was like freaking out at me. I think I can run to that shit there, to the thing over here. Oh my god. Let me in. Let me in. Oh! Oh, there's a thing in here. Hello. It's Viking at Arms Bakanks. What a friendly fella this guy is. Are you here on your own? So the warrior's nostrils flare as I approach. They inhale deeply, tasting the desert air that has followed me into this once sterile facility. They bark out what could be a warning. I hurriedly mime that I am peaceful and know little of their kind of language. So this is a bit of a predicament with this game. And I guess this is true of real life. If we were to explore space, we'd land on these planets, wouldn't we? And we wouldn't know a word that they were talking because they won't talk English. So we've got to across the world, across the planets, we will find like little structures that will teach us words for various different races and languages. So I've done it for the race that predominantly lives in and around the planetary system where my bases are, where I've learnt like the odd words, and then obviously as I learn the words, it will translate the words in these speech boxes. But because I've never met these kind of people before, I have no idea what this guy is saying, and therefore I might as well be talking gibberish. So I think it's gonna like, oh, here we go. They take a second to think. Then grab my multi-tool while barking again into my visor, streaking with the saliva. They point at the mining beam charge indicator, then at my backpack. I do my best to keep calm. Oh dear. So do I want to give him something as like some kind of payment, as truce? Or do I just leave? Let's just leave. Is he going to be angry at me now? I don't know. I have no idea. He might have been wanting to upgrade it, maybe. He might have been like saying, if you give me 15 bits of whatever, I'll upgrade it. I'll make it better. But I don't know. Well, I think that's literally all that there is in here. Restore shield? Oh, cool. Okay. It's like a little station where I can restore my shield. Okay. So I clearly need to learn more of his language to be able to actually properly interact with him. I think for now the best thing to do is probably hop back in the ship. I'm just wondering actually. The mission was to collect some activated copper, wasn't it? Have I done that now? Oh, I must have done that because it's gone. I don't know where all the options are. Crafted products. No, raw materials. Activated copper. Yes. I think we did. Okay. Well, there we go. Oh. Ooh. Oh, it's quite pleasant out here now, isn't it? I mean, it's still hot, but it's only like that planet where our base is, actually. So we could probably do some exploration around here. So, I can use my visor to, like, detect various kind of objects on the planet, whether it's plants or minerals or kind of animals as well. And this kind of all adds to the kind of encyclopedia section of the game. What else is there around here that I don't know anything about? That. An Ushalite. And I think as you kind of do this with various things, it kind of gives you the chance to earn different types of elements from them. Ooh, is that that looks like some dihydrogen there. Could be useful. Oh, hang on. Switch to the mining beam. Is that dihydrogen? It is. We'll take some of that. I did spot, actually. I can't remember where it was. I spotted one of the little stones, which is what you use to translate the alien language. Where was that? I swear, where were we? Where did we land? We landed there, didn't we? I swear it was like somewhere nearby. I'm looking for a specific little symbol on my map, on the radar, but I'm not seeing it anywhere. They're normally little purple symbols. Oh! Oh, it's there! It's there! It's not purple, because I've seen it already. Right, hang on a minute. I think I'm just gonna have to take refuge in the ship for a second. Hopefully there isn't another storm coming, and we can just rush out. We can go and grab that bit of knowledge, and then that will actually give us a word to use in conversation with the race that is in that that little outpost. That was probably enough to get us there. Right, it was there, wasn't it? There we go. Knowledge stone. That's what we're after. It's orange now. There we go. Yes, I knew. Yes, I knew it was somewhere near this tunnel that I dug. I just got to be careful with that weird little lizard creature thing. This is what we're after. Here we go. Tapang, 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 yig, yig, yig. The stone resonates, producing a sound that fills my mind. A vision begins to take shape. I see two large aliens locked in combat. Eventually, one triumphs, leaving their victim to bleed to death. With the last of the strength, the vanquished alien gestures towards me. Let's accept the knowledge. The name Vikine floats in my vision, an echo of the strange vision I just experienced. A word in this alien tongue is seared into my brain. So I've learned the Vikine word for Vikine, which is useful. I think that's always the first word you learn actually in a language. I think you always learn the word for the race. Right. I don't want to go too far away from the ship again, but can we see any more knowledge stones out in the distance? No. I'm intrigued to know what these weird, like, little star things are made out of. These, like, weird little... I have no idea what to call them, but anyway. Let's go back in the ship. I tell you what, let's go find somewhere else to explore. So launch thrusters.
Technology recharge.
Put a bit more uranium in the tank, and let's see where else we can go. Oh, hey, would it make sense to go up high up here? Hey, we can see what this thing's about then, can't we? Hang on, here we go. Let's land here. Here we go. So it's pure ferrite, but it also contains pyrite. It's a rockolite. I didn't know. No idea. Right. Anything up here from this vantage point that is of use? No knowledge stones, I don't think. Oh, there's a building down there. Off in the distance. A pyrite deposit. Buried technology. Activated copper. You see, I'm remembering now that we were looking for activated copper when we came here. But do we need more of that? I don't think we do, actually. No, I don't think we do. Just kind of looking in circles. Was magnetized ferrite, pyrite. Oh, knowledge stone. There we go. Right. Oh, I tell you what. I bet I can plow through the rock with that. Do you reckon? If I just kind of constantly aim in this direction. We're inside the mountains, so in theory the temperature should be pretty stable. As we go along, we're mining silicate, which I think we can then use to repower the manipulator. So we should be able to keep going. Oh, hang on, we've hit a bit of a block here. What's happened here? Why wouldn't it let me get through this? That's worrying me. Weapon charge depleted. Hang on a minute. Multi-tool. Terrain manipulator. Silicate powder. Recharged. Technology recharged. This is quite far away, actually. I probably should have got back in the ship, but never mind. As I say, I think because we're inside, I think the temperature is fine in here. Oh, okay. Oh, damn it. There's still miles to go. Oh, it's right down there. Of course, we're outside now. Maybe if I aim lower. We, like, go downhill. And then we'll come back up at the last minute. Okay, we are a lot closer though now, aren't we? So let's now cut up. If only it was this easy to build underground tunnels in the real world. I don't know what year this is based in. Maybe it is. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Straight out the knowledge stone. Let's grab that knowledge and move on. We've learned the Viking word for interloper. It's bound to be useful. Okay, right. Okay, here's the plan then. I reckon we hop back in the ship. And I reckon with our newfound language, we go hit up a space station maybe and see if there's any locals that we can speak to. We'll only know the words for Viking and interloper though, so fingers crossed they don't say too much. But I think when you're on a space station, I think depending on the type of space station as well, I think we can trade various resources and kind of get new things as well and sell things that we might have a lot of. So they're useful places to visit. I knew this was a long tunnel. I didn't know it was a really long tunnel.
Incoming storm.
Now, how close are we to the ship? Oh, we're well close. Let's get off this planet before we go. Oh, look at this little thing! It's like a little warthog. It's a snackonsia. Of course it is. Of course it's a snackonsia. Okay, right. Let's make sure all of our engines are fully charged, and let's go, shall we? Yeah. Oh, we've got enough in the hyperdrive to be able to get us back home, by the looks of things. Good. Right. We're gonna leave this dusty planet for now, and we're gonna head back into space. So, I think that thing there, that little hexagon, I think that's a space station. So let's hyperdrive over to that while I have a drink. One thing that's not happened to us yet, and then as soon as I say that it's happened, we've been contacted by a pirate. Oh no. What is this vessel I see before me? It offends me, interloper. You offend me most of all. Grah, we demand restitution. Pay for the crime of your continued existence. So we've got the choice to bargain or comply. Seems quite pricey. Or we can either alert the authorities. I don't think I've got any defense chits though, so I'm just going to refuse. Grah, we will feast upon your flesh, interloper.
Hostile ships approaching.
So now I've got to like have a dogfight with some ships. So luckily these pirates seem a bit inept, because I'm just like shooting them down. Normally the battles are a little more intense than that, but I think I've just managed to do that. There we go. So by defeating the pirates, I think we've unlocked like a reputation increase with the local population, which is quite cool. So that guy back in the old outpost back there, I think he'll be like more of our friend now because we've done something good for them. James says that the stream can't handle hyperdrive. Oh my god, yeah, I've just seen. How freaky. Oh, hang on, we're here. We're here. Oh, blimey. We are at the space station. It does seem to be in the middle of an asteroid belt, though. So let's just shoot our way through here. As I said earlier, you find all sorts of precious metals in these asteroids. There's loads of silver in here, and sometimes you get gold nuggets. Gold nuggets. There we go. We're heading for this space station, though, aren't we? So I think all I've literally got to do is like crash into this beam, and I think we get warped inside. I think. Yeah, there we go. We're at the Suzukat's terminus. So this is another bit of a social element to the game. Obviously, other travelers may turn up here in the real world. We can interact with them here. We can trade with them and stuff, I believe. Not done it yet. I always play these mass multiplayer games on my own. I don't like interacting with other people. But here we go. Let's head up here. I think this is the equivalent of like visiting Birch Services on the M62. There's a Greg's around the corner, Costa Coffee, M&S Food. I think that's on the other side of the bridge. There aren't many people here, are there? It's like the middle of the night. But there are various things and services that we can do here. So this chap here, what does he do? Oh, he upgrades my suit. Oh! Hey, so I mentioned earlier, how do we unlock new storage space? It looks like this is the guy that does that. It cost me 5,000 units to upgrade my suit. Oh! Oh, this is immense! Oh, there you go. I've just discovered something. I'm going to purchase... well, we needed a tech suit inventory space, didn't we? So I'm going to purchase one of those for 1,000 units. Because we got a lot of them. Can I have more? Or is it like one per day or something? Hang on. Just move away. And move back. Oh. Interloper. Oh. So, of course, I don't know all of his language. I only know the word interloper. But he seems a genuine guy. He seems quite friendly. So let's see if we can purchase anything. Oh, so yes, these are the things that we can purchase to add to the suit. So we can add like different modules that help increase our life support or our kind of radiation protection, which could be useful if we're going to that planet that we were just on. I'm going to ignore all of them for now because we actually have a module, didn't we? We just haven't had a chance to install it. So I'm guessing we can only do one of these like every day or whatever. Yeah, seems so. Okay, where was it? Exosuit. My neural stimulator. So if I press E, I can move that to my technology page. There we go. I don't know why why they got a blue ring around them, or why have they not? I don't know. Anyway, right, there we go. We've upgraded something. Let's go see what this guy does. This guy, ooh, oh, this looks like vehicles. Exocrafts. I don't think I've got an exocraft. Talk to me. Yes, talk to me. This life form looks like they could break my fingers with a handshake, but thankfully greets me with a formal nod instead. Interloper. Watuxi oba katun garoda image yungiki moksakura angshi shboy gangshi. Makes perfect sense, clearly. The technology merchant Edosu offers installable exocraft upgrades in exchange for nanite clusters. So, yeah, I haven't got an exocraft. This is like upgrading my headlamps on a car that I don't own. But it looks like, I think you can get essentially little buggies that you can use to traverse the world rather than using your spaceship, which I guess would be useful because then I wouldn't have to keep fueling it with uranium all the time. So maybe I need to go buy an exocraft. Where does one get one of them? Is this? No, that's like where you change it yourself. Are you Mr. Exocraft? This is it's the technology merchant gimp, of course. Boy. What do you offer me? So your upgrades, I think these are upgrades for the ship. Yeah. I'm alright for now, thanks. I want to buy a craft. Find me a craft. This looks like this guy's weapons. Where's the craft man? Oh. Oh, hello. Oh, look at this dude. It's Laneri, the assistant. Is it really you? Forgive me. I've been searching for such a long time. I'm contracted to aid you in this and every cycle. Don't worry. Everything was paid for a long time ago. It's all quite above board. Oh. As the stranger speaks, a smell assaults me. A pheromone infesting my brain, giving me memories of places I've never visited, of actions I never took. Of myself in a mirror, aged and alone, of this Gek cradling their fallen brethren, of a bargain made many years from now, a contract signed across the cosmos. Where the vision ends and the Overseer remains. The Overseer promises to expand my base, allowing me to recruit other workers. They require a construction terminal to get started. Oh, well I don't have a construction terminal, so I can't hire. Sorry. I do not feel comfortable hiring this Gek. I'll come back to you. I can't remember what a construction... Oh. Hang on. I can't make anything because I'm in a space... I'm in a spaceship. How do I make a construction terminal? I've no idea. I think I know I need to get to my... I need my manufacturing little toolbox. I can't get into it. Never mind. Anyway, I'll come back to you, my friend. This is Officer Inns. The warrior's nostrils flare in hope and expectation. They show me their personal data pad, revealing a set of highly detailed military plans. Interloper. Viking. Fusharikion. I have no idea. On one side of the battlefield stands the creature's own warrior race, and on the other side, the robot sentinels. The warrior demands that I point to one side or the other. But I have no idea what he's talking about. Is he saying which one do you really like, or which one do I hate? I'm gonna play Switzerland and just leave. What does this do? Oh, I can extract knights. Thanks. Okay. Well, I feel all these people are useful, but in my current guise, useless. That's a locked door. I need an Atlas pass. I think that's like an airport lounge. Where's the buggy purchasing section? It's not part of this bit, is it? You'd assume that the guy upgrading the buggies is offering them for sale, but no. Okay, I think this is ships. Drones deployed to target Starship Shuttle B118. So I can upgrade it or I can claim scrap. Hang on, what happens if I upgrade it? Augment inventory storage or improve Starship class. Improve storage for free with storage augmentation units. Oh my goodness, 15 million storage units to make more storage. Well, I don't have that, so I'm going to have to leave again. I have to sell more things, aren't I think. Oh, look over there. There's loads of people over there. Right, let's go over there. Because I think over there might be somewhere where I can buy a new ship, maybe. A new, not a ship, a craft. Like a little, a moon buggy thing. Hello! Look at these people. Are these real people, or are these bots? Or, like, I don't know. Right, that's how I can go home. If I wanted to go home really quickly, I can go home through that. Wait, who are you? You're the cartographer, so you must deal in maps. The Viking gestures proudly at the databanks that surround them, screen after screen of geographical charts. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's don't know what he says. I can ask for help or purchase a random map. The trouble is, if I ask for help, I'm not going to understand what he wants, am I? They point at a map on their screen, then towards a depiction of the waypoint towers found at most planetary sites. They seem to be requesting I gather data from these towers. Okay. He's a very brave person to wear pink, isn't he? Really? Who are you? Envoy Zuch. I love how I'm talking to all these people. I don't understand the word they're saying. Though their words are unclear, the badge on the life form's uniform is unmistakable. They are an envoy of the Merchants Guild. They do not seem particularly interested in trading with me, however. Great. Charming. Where's the craft purchasing thing? Mission agent Nogquinked. Oh right, okay. These are some missions that we can take part in. Oh, in exchange for money. Clever. Oh, I never realized this before. So we've got like battle missions. We've got just like search and rescue, or just like research. Oh, I didn't even know these existed. So these are cool. Oh, so this is a good way of earning nanites and units. So I think up in the left-hand corner here, I think like units is like the base currency, nanites is like a slightly more premium currency, and then I think Quicksilver is like, I think it might even be like the pay-to-win currency. I think that might actually cost you actual real-life money, possibly. Might be wrong. I don't know. Okay, I didn't even know that there's a thing. So that's a good way of earning money, because it looks like you get what? Essentially nearly 100,000 units for that, and was it 15 million units we needed to upgrade our ship storage? So maybe I'm gonna have to return to him and his various friends. I still don't understand where the ship purchasing section is. Maybe I never will. But yeah. This is the trouble with this game, is it's one of those games where I can just spend hours not doing much at all. I think back to when we started this episode, and we were just going looking around for carbon to make some walls for the base, and we literally just made like 3 walls, didn't we? And a roof. And I look at the clock now and I think, God, that's an hour and a half of my life that I've just spent doing very little. And now I can suddenly see why people can play games like these for hours and days upon end. Right, I think I reckon I'm gonna hop back in the ship, and I might depart this space station, and we'll just check out one more planet and just see what's going on out there. So let's have a look at the options we've got. We could actually do with finding somewhere with some uranium, couldn't we? Because if we're not careful, we're going to run out of uranium, and then we're about to set off anywhere. So any of the places that I've found so far, have they got uranium on? No. I thought they did. So, this one directly in front of me has uranium. Why was that not showing up? No, it must be one of these ones I've not searched yet. Libya, yeah, unmapped. All right, okay. Let's check it out then. Sorry, folks, we're in hyperdrive again. Let's land and see if I can spot some uranium. And we'll just get a little bit of uranium just to give us enough propulsion to leave this godforsaken galaxy. Oh, here, look, there's something interesting here. Oh, well, look at this little space station area, outpost thing. Place your bets. Is it going to be safe? It looks actually quite reasonable out here, doesn't it? Look how green it is. This is Libya V18. Apparently radioactive dust storms are here. But there is
Radiation protection.
oh, we're okay. This is pretty standard for me for radiation. Right, we need to be scanning like all this sort of stuff, all the so there's oh yeah, ferrite and uranium there. And same with this thing, I guess. Carbon and gamma root apparently. Oh, there's a knowledge stone over there. That's carbon and oxygen. There's a sentinel going around me somewhere, isn't there? There, yeah. Oh, what's this? Ferrite dust. Let's research it. I really want something with uranium. Maybe that thing that's like glowing green. That's got uranium written all over it, surely. Yes. There's some uranium there. Okay. There's a big cavern down here actually. What's in here? Oh, cobalt. Now, cobalt is useful, I think. Hey, let's mine some cobalt. There's something that we need cobalt for. I can't quite remember. I think it's not that menu, this menu. I think we need cobalt for the ion battery. Yes, constructed by fusing ferrite dust with underground cobalt. And obviously we don't have much of those at the moment compared to our life support. So cobalt would be good to get from Thermite. Although the irony is we're actually going to need to use some of our radiation protection in order to mine the things to create that thing. Oh, this has got gold in it. Yeah, hang on, let's use my ion battery. There we go, we charged our radiation up again. That's got cobalt. I love how I was originally drawn here for uranium, wasn't I? I get so distracted in open world games. That's how I'm totally ignoring the little space station thing. Oh, look at these little guys. It's like a little anteater. It's a Craboharicha. What's this dude? Is he related to him? Oh, he might be related. I don't know. I think we can kind of you can kind of tame all the creatures as well and kind of make them friendly by feeding them. That's got ferrite dust and sodium. This is a plant. It's very bizarre. That's got carbon and radon in it. Okay, still no uranium anywhere. Oh, this thing's got uranium. Right, hang on. Here you go. I think I've just landed in a terrible place to find uranium. Oh. Oh. Hello? Oh no, it's a sentinel. As long as I'm not doing anything, he'll be fine. It's when I start, like, actively destroying the area around him that he freaks out and starts shooting at me. Oh, that's got uranium in it. Right. Oh no, he's spotted me. Right, hang on, I'm just going to act dumb and just move away from the area. I'm actually going to head off in this direction because I've just spotted a knowledge stone over there, so we can find another word in that bizarre language. I'm just going to recharge these bits. And slowly but surely aim for this knowledge stone. These big things remind me of the great fairies in Breath of the Wild. She's gonna like pop out and blow me a kiss. I tell you what, I'm gonna melt it. Contains Mordite. Thank you, please. Right, here we go. Knowledge stone. What did we learn? I missed it. Hang on, catch the stream. I'll find out. For what was it? Grab? I think it was grab. Oh, there's a full-on dinosaur here. Oh, it says he's peaceful though. Okay, right. We'll leave him be. We'll leave him be. Right, more uranium. We need more uranium to launch the ship, so let's try and find some more. I have to say, I'm disappointed with the amount of uranium on this planet. The other planet that I mentioned that I usually harvest my uranium from is plentiful of uranium. This is like that dark day when we went to go get petrol and there was no petrol anywhere because everybody said there was a petrol strike and there wasn't. I remember that one. And we all, God, you remember when we all thought that was a problem? Yeah. Oh, now hang on. Do we know what this guy is? Because he keeps looking at me, and I'm sure he's quite angry. He is. It said he likes worms, so I'm going to ignore him. Let's get rid of that. Right. I think I could probably do with heading back to the ship. Which I think is... Oh, where's the ship? Oh, it's down here. Oh yeah, we've got that little place to go to. Actually, I tell you what. Right, ignore the ship. Let's recharge our hazard protection, and then let's just head to this little base station thing. Just jetpack down there. Tell you what, let's walk in third person for a bit. Run, Forrest, run! I'm guessing that's the door there. Let's head for the door. James says potential diesel shortage at the moment. Oh right, yeah, of course. I've not really stepped foot outside the house this week, so I'm not really fully aware of things going on in the world. Here we are in the Oslo Ocular Array, which seems to be an observatory. So maybe we can discover things in here. Like, oh, need the blooming Atlas Pass again, don't we? Where do we get an Atlas Pass from? I mean, not gonna lie, it looks like this. Oh, here we go. The Oslo Ocular Array Viking Observatory. A beacon sent long ago from a distant system awaits my response. 3 numbers are visible above an empty inbot box. I think I know what comes next. Oh. Oh, it's like a code breaker. 1702 7021 0217. It's like, this is someone's credit card number. I have no idea. Is there a pattern to this? Oh, there is. I think. 1702 7021 0217 2170 2170. I discovered a location within the distant stars. So it's unlocked, I think, some waypoints on the map. Signal detected. An ancient ruin. Oh! Oh, we gotta check that out. I can't go through there. I haven't got my Atlas Pass. Right. Oh my god, I didn't realize. This is pretty neat, is this place. I like this place. Right. Hey, let's check this ancient ruin out. It's on a different planet. So, let's hotfoot it to our ship.
Radiation protection 40.
On board. Oh, cheers, James. Thanks. Just seen that you put it in the chat. Where are we heading? I love this. Look at the environment here. This is well sweet. I'd love to live here. I mean, forget all the weird, freaky animal things, but yeah. Right, we're going to the ancient ruin. I have no idea about this. I've never seen an ancient ruin in the game before. I have no idea what awaits me at this place, but I'm intrigued. So let's go. Initiate hyperdrive. Whoa. James says he thinks hyperdrive is the latest stream. How is the Nintendo Switch going to handle hyperdrive? Maybe the Switch won't have hyperdrive. I don't know. Right, we're heading here. I'm heading to this ruin. I ignored I ignored something that it told me about. I thought I want to go straight here. Is this the place where we got really windy earlier? I can't remember. Okay. Ooh. Well, there's these like little carbon trees that we normally come across on our home planet. Oh, I just pressed the forward button rather than the land button. Destination reached. Okay, there are some inferno winds here. So, probably don't want to be outside for too long.
Extreme hazard.
Yep. Hopefully we can get straight in here and we can take some shelter in here. Looks like a knowledge stone at least. So we've learned the word for the, which will be useful. And here we are. So what happens about the ruins? What's good about a ruin then? There's another knowledge stone here. So I want the word for this. It is even. What's this? A legacy of Bothna. The imprint of an ancient civilization was once absorbed by this strange marker. The story of the Viking somehow spills out in the language of my own people. The noble travellers will be spared. Their journey through the cosmos shall not be thwarted, so it is decreed. The will of Herc demands it. The Viking shall honour the judgment and belief of the ancients. So, I think this, allows me to learn some knowledge about the race that this belongs to. So I can learn a bit more about the language, or I can just learn some general knowledge. I feel like I can learn language in a lot of places, but I don't know about the knowledge. Is that just going to unlock map markings? Yeah, I'm gonna go for number 2. Seek knowledge of the past. Ah, it is. It is. It's just unlocking some like waypoints, I guess. Historical data revealed. Which is essentially what it did to get us to where we got to, isn't it? It's made another ancient ruin appear on the map. Oh, okay, right. Hang on, we need to get out of here because it's hot and sweaty in here. Hang on. Put my torch on. I love this little tower though. I feel like there's going to be something at the top of it. Or maybe not. There's nothing here. Do I know where I'm going? Yeah. Ancient ruin. Right, let's descend again. And get back in the ship. I'm not going to spend too much time outside because of the extreme heat. 95.7 degrees. So I think if I just do a kind of 180-degree spin... Oh, it's there. It's literally over the mountains. There we go. Let's land here. Another ancient ruin. And you know what I like? It's not a copy and paste of the last ancient ruin. Which I think open world games generally just become big giant copy paste things, don't they? How do I get out? E. Oh, I need to be quick, don't I? Because the temperature. What's here? Hang on, there's not. I've been missold. What am I looking for? There should be a knowledge stone in here. Where is it? It seems to indicate that there's a knowledge stone here. Oh, it's underground. An artifact fragment. And there's one there. Ah, right. Hang on. Tag that. Let's jump back into this building. Oh. And mine. Oh no, that's my gun. Here we go. Mine. Ancient fragment. It's an ancient key. And what does an ancient key do? A key of some weight. This aged piece of wrought iron must belong in a nearby lock. Maybe that's what that other thing is. Where was it? Here. An artifact fragment. Oh, I could do with getting out of this little building thing. Hang on. It's this. How do I get to this? It's like locked behind. How do I get into... How do I get to this thing? I can't break through this rock. Maybe... Hang on, maybe if I find... Is this like a little tower that I can get in? No. What? What a tease. What a tease. How do I get to this? There's like no way in. Is that it? Oh, hang on, is that it? Oh, what have I done? What have I done? What have I... Oh, I've placed a custom marker, apparently. It seems actually on the other side of this, doesn't it? Hang on, where's... No, there's something underneath it as well. But I think there's also something there. That's what I'm after. Right, hang on, let's go... How do I get to that? This is like a weird underground civilization that lives here. Well, lived here, I'm guessing. Right, hang on. Same predicament here, though. It's like inside something. Oh, here. It looks like a treasure chest or something. Hang on, blast that all the way. Oh, it's another ancient key, for God's sake. What am I going to do with all these keys? There's so much around here. Look, there's another one over here. I mean, if that's another blooming key. And what's a gravitino ball? Right, how do I get to that? I feel somewhat cheating by just kind of like mining everything in a straight line. Although, having said that, I seem to have
Incoming storm.
I seem to have like hit a brick wall. Has that recharged it? No. There we go. I have to go round this wall. Thankfully, I can use the stuff that I mine out of it to further mine. Get me out of it. I'm stuck. Get me out. Right. Here we go. As if this is another blooming key. It's another ancient key. Great. What do I do with all these keys? I have no idea. What's that? A storm crystal. There seems to be a lot more things on this planet than I remember from before. What's... Oh yeah, hang on. What's that 2-star thing that keeps popping up? A gravitino... Right, let's see what a gravitino ball looks like. Is that what one is? No. Right, I think this is something we need to check out. Again, I've no idea. Oh, here we go. I think we can get into it like this. This is like, there's like a full-on... It's like a full-on building stuck in here. Like Pompeii, buried under all this ash. Is this... What am I after? What am I actually after here? What is a gravitino ball? It's inside this, whatever it is. Oh. I think it's inside this building. It's making noise, whatever it is. I don't know if this is confusing as to watch as it is for me to play. I have no idea what I'm looking at here. It's got to be on top of it. Oh. Oh, we literally are. Here we go. We are literally. Is it just this thing? What is this? Is this a ball? Hang on. Let me get out of here a second. Is it on the surface? No. Oh, it's right under the ship. Oh, right. It's here. Let's just get rid of this a bit, and then I can step back and have a look. Right. It's in this. It's in this building. I've come across a bug. I can't believe how much of this building is like buried under rock. Full on, gone like full on. What's his name from Time Team here? Tony Robinson. Right, hang on. Oh, here's another key. Are you ready? Yeah, another ancient key. Great. Cheers. I have no idea where this flipping ball's supposed to be.
Technology recharge.
I'm just gonna have to charge my suit up again. My suit's like depleted. It's making an almighty racket. It's got to be around here. But I've no idea. I just seem to have unearthed a large bridge. Which is cool, but it doesn't really help me. I thought I was getting some kind of weird, wonderful treasure. Oh, hang on, there is something in this distance. Oh, a large artifact crate. Oh, hang on, this might be what I use my key for. Oh. Oh, yes! 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 We need 3 keys to repair this. Right, here we go. 1 key, 2 key, 3 keys. Unlocks and gives us a mummified primate print, approximately 959 years old. A pristine find which, when analysed, will undoubtedly reveal much about the life and habits of the creature they left behind. Right. This is great, but I think we've got to get out of here because it's getting very hot. And I still don't understand the whole business about this 2-star thing. I don't know what's happening. It's just making an almighty racket. I don't know, I'm getting back in the ship. Right, I think we're going to call it quits here today because I have been playing this for nearly 2 hours now. And I could just sit here for the rest of the night, but I've got to go and make some dinner. I have a feeling I'm going to be in trouble. Possibly. Right. This has been No Man's Sky. You can clearly see I quite enjoy this. I quite just love just getting lost in here and just exploring, and it's just fabulous. And I honestly think they've done a smashing job at adding content to this. As I say, I don't know how much of what we've been doing today was in the original game, how much has been added over the years, but I really feel that right now this game is actually really quite playable and quite enjoyable. And honestly, where's this 2 hours gone? I don't know. I have no idea. But do check it out if this is your sort of thing. If you enjoy exploration, if you enjoy adventure, survival, I do heartily recommend that you check out No Man's Sky. It's out on pretty much all the kind of current gen consoles. I think PCs on Game Pass as well, and apparently it's coming to the Switch. I don't know how it's coming to the Switch, but apparently it's coming to the Switch, so watch this space. Right, that's it for today's Freeplay Friday. I'll be back next Friday with another episode of Freeplay Friday, playing something else that we don't normally play. I have no idea what it's going to be next week. I've got a really long list of things I want to try out on the channel though, so possibly something off there. Maybe something that we've played before that we want to revisit. There's a couple of things I want to do on that as well. So we'll find out next week. Episode 56 of Freeplay Friday coming up next Friday at 5:15. What though, I hear you ask, is coming up on the channel next week, Tom? Well, here we go. Here's a handy graphic I made earlier. I'm back on Monday at 5:15. It'll be the 11th of April on Monday. We're going to be playing some Portal 2 and doing some community test chambers as we explore more of the crafty finds that the Portal 2 community has put together. Tuesday, Aaron will be joining me as we play Overcooked 2 at 9 PM. We've got Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door on Wednesday. Lego City Undercover is on Thursday at 5:15. And of course, as always, we'll round off the week with Freeplay Friday. Next Friday at 5:15. Who knows what it may be? My spreadsheet. And I'll look at it afterwards. But yeah, I don't know. Find out as the week goes on what we're going to be playing next week. We'll find out together, why don't we? Yes, if you've enjoyed things today, don't forget to tap that thumbs up to give this particular episode a like. And get subscribed to the channel. I do sit here most nights 5:15-ish. But if you get notifications on, and you should get a little pop-up reminder. Just like that. And it'll remind you what we're playing and when we're playing it. Fabulous. Right, I've really enjoyed today. Hopefully you guys too have enjoyed this. Maybe we'll return to No Man's Sky at some point in the future. Who knows? We'll find out together as the streams continue. Thank you very much for watching tonight. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you all the next time when I play games. Ta-ra!